We're back. Thanks. That was a great song by all the guys
we mentioned.
Really good stuff. They did
really fantastic middle eights, I thought, and then backing vocals.
Really good, really good. And I enjoyed the string instruments on it.
Yeah, I did. But Tony, can I bring up something?
Yes.
Yes. Could you tell me a little bit about your favourite sport? And where that would be.
Okay, I'm gonna. Well, it's welcome to Blacky and Tony Talk Sport.
I like it.
I love all the sport.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you about a sport I didn't like.
Oh.
And that was when I was with a little guy called Tim Elaine. Tim Elaine, he was from the history a long time ago, and he used to bury people up to their heads. Yeah. And chop their heads off and play football with their skulls. It's getting dark again, isn't
yes,
it?
it is, and we're going to a break.
We're going to a break already. Let's not talk about sports.
Okay, and 3, and 2, and 1, and go.
We're back. The ocean.
Yes.
Good or bad, enemy or friend?
Well,
what do you think?
I tell you what,
what do you feel about the ocean?
I'm really perplexed as to why we haven't developed into being able to breathe underwater. Because
anymore.
Because our Earth is actually 3/4 water. I don't know if that's true. And write in if that's not true.
I think you're here. These guys out there who are imaginary listeners.
Yes, write in if that's not true. But I think the world is 33/4 water.
It's 33/4 water. It's a very interesting question.
Thank you.
The ocean.
Yes.
Why can't we live in it more?
Yes.
That's a great question.
Let's develop.
Let's
breathing
move with
apparatus.
that. I love the ocean, and I love the mountains down there.
Yeah.
Climbing the mountains in
Under
the
the
ocean.
ocean.
Fantastic fun, because they're easy to climb.
Yes.
Because you're much lighter.
Has anybody ever seen you do that?
Nobody's seen me do that at all. But these mountains down here on that shelf, very easy. You know what it's like. When you're in the ocean, it's easier to climb the mountains. But I wish we could breathe down there.
Yes.
And I think someone needs to invent a device. And I'm not talking about scuba gear. I understand that.
The stuff that we can actually naturally breathe down there. And are you sure that this is not just clouds and it is mountains? I totally believe you.
No, look down, way down.
Oh, way down. Yep. Way down. Yep.
Look, there's
the mountains there. Okay.
Right there in the ocean.
And how long was you underwater when you was climbing?
Oh, I've not done it. I'm imagining.
Okay.
I'm just guessing, but I love the ocean.
Yes.
And I wish we could live in it more.
Yes.
And you do too.
I do actually. Do you know anybody who does?
I don't know. Well, I have friends who are orcas, of course.
Yes.
But they don't have their own.
They're not friends.
Countries.
They work for you, don't they?
They're more like that actually. I know your nipples showing. That's disgusting.
Just trying to get more listeners,
viewers. It's in their imaginations. It's better for them.
Okay.
Nobody can see us.
No.
This doesn't exist, or does it? That's one of our calling cards.
As long as we can see it.
I do digress. I love the ocean. Wish we could live in it. Why can't the government make that happen?
Yes, they spent so much money. They spent £300 million, can I just say, on the Buckingham Palace restoration, and they won't let us live underwater.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to stop us because they know that we like it under the sea much more than we do up here.
Yeah, and there's more space.
More space in the sea. We could climb things easier,
and
we could jump really high because you're floating, essentially.
So if you're listening, government, sort it out.
That's the ocean there. Oh, and we're going to go back to another song. And
this is Billy Ocean.
This is Billy Ocean singing Caribbean Queen. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
I can feel you out there in your imagination.
How many? There's 7 of them there, isn't it?
Oh, 11. No, millions.
7.
I see millions of listeners.
I see 7.
7 million, yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah, I count in millions.
7 million.
Always have done.
We love you for your open hearts.
Thank you. You make the show.
You guys make the show. You're what makes it great.
We make it great.
We make it great.
Yeah, they do.
But without them, we'd be nothing.
But yeah.
We are nothing.
We are nothing. So
well, aren't we all?
Yeah.
Big topics. This is Blacky and Tony and Blacky. We say Tony first. Tony and Blacky discuss the big question: are we nothing, or are we dancer?
Hold me closer,
Hold me tight,
cookie.
I think we're something. I think we're all here for a really good reason.
Yes. What do you think that is? That's very poignant, actually.
To love each other.
Yes.
To be friendly.
I think love makes the world go. Of course, the Beatles said that's what we need.
That's all we need, actually.
Which is not true, because we need oxygen.
You need air.
So
and I suppose that's
shut
what the
up,
problem
Lennon.
with the last one about the ocean.
Yeah.
Actually.
So Lennon did have no idea.
No, he didn't live in the ocean.
No.
Nor did we, but we will.
Yes.
So are we, what is the purpose of being here? It's a bit of a big question.
Yes, that is.
Should
we start with that?
I was hoping we'd save that one up. We're
here
This
now.
one's called Tony and Blacky talk about not talking about why we're here.
So
that's excellent.
That's very
strong.
It's also very unique.
Yeah,
extremely unique.
And also, it's us avoiding actually saying anything too controversial.
Yes.
About
which
religion.
you do love to do.
I know, a bit of a character that way.
A bit of maverick.
Always a maverick. Whatever I do, whether I'm a professional gymnast.
Yes.
Which I was.
Yes.
I've done so many things where I've...
was you ever on that one, the horse one? Did you ever
the pommel horse.
Yes.
Invented it.
Did you?
Yeah. People, they used to just jump through the air and do flips. And I said, why not put your hands on that bloody...
That's 8 million now.
Yeah, 8 million. Oh, they're going out.
Because of you
no, I think it's because of the subject matter. Look, it says, Tony and Blacky discuss...
Why we're not
talking about whether or not we
are here talking about why we're not.
It's a bit of a loop, this one.
Yes.
People like it.
Fascinating.
Love it.
Extremely fascinating.
But I think we're going to go to another song. And but before we go to a little song, I don't know why I'm saying it, song.
Yes.
Song Dynasty, interesting. China. Excellent dynasty.
Yes.
Of all the one dynasty, very good. Now, before we get to that, next topic, when we get back, we're going to talk about cookies or pens.
But cookie pens, the new invention from 17th century. You can eat what you write.
It's the new thing in town.
Okay, guys, thanks for listening again.
And next song is called Puerto Rico by San Juan. Oh, we got out of that one. Jeez.
Terrible, wasn't it?
Oh, terrible. Come on, we need to get cracking. It was my fault for introducing such a
big topic. Big topic.
We
dealt with it.
It's way too big. I'm gonna switch hats. I think if I could channel deer right now, if I could channel deer, that's better.
You do look better.
Huh?
You do.
Yeah.
You do look better.
I feel very deery.
Yeah, I see what you've done there. Was that expensive?
Okay, and there's a song.
Okay, so what are we talking about now?
3, 2, 1. We're going to talk about cookies.
Okay.
And that was Puerto Rico singing. That was San Juan singing Puerto Rico. Great song.
No, extremely great.
Did you enjoy it?
I actually covered it once in 1726.
Oh yes, you used to. And is it true? You used to. You were Mozart. You lived inside of Mozart for a little while.
No, that's the press. The press have said that. I did know him. I hang around with him, and I helped him with a few of his symphonies.
What was he like?
He was a bit of a I can't say that word.
Show-off?
A bit of show-off. Yes, and terribly small.
Was he?
Yeah, 1'7".
1'7".
They
Smaller than they let. Yeah.
They don't let you know that, do they?
Fantastic.
But yeah, terribly small. If he was here, we'd be just underneath the table.
Did you play games together? Did you ever play hopscotch?
Well, we tried.
Did you?
Yeah, the hoop ring. We did the hoop ring, and
he got
in, and he tumbled down.
And was he?
Go on.
Didn't you play tennis with him? Or badminton?
No. Well, I played table tennis.
Oh gosh, you must.
He couldn't play tennis, and he'd stand on the table. To him, it was tennis, but to me, it was table tennis.
Oh, I love his music.
Yeah,
Symphony number 25 in G major, one of my favorites. But
do you play yourself?
Harpsichord. Concerto for harpsichord, flute, and clarinet. I forget.
Yes.
And orchestra. Anyway, It goes like this. I know how to hum it.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite pieces, and that's why I can't believe I forgot that you and him.
Yeah, well, I think that's how me and you become. Oh, he's off. He's off. He's off.
Anyway,
yes.
If you find that on, if you're out there, imagine the song.
Yeah.
There they go.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I don't think they made
wonderful
better
music.
what you did there.
But was he a nice guy?
No, he just start fights. Terrible short man syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Very angry.
Oh, that's not what you
but you knew. And he actually played his music to stop his anger.
Did he?
Yes. He used to stand on the first piano he used to stand on.
Yes.
Yes, and play with his feet.
Oh,
and then that's never dictated to us either, is it?
Very therapeutic.
Yes.
Little Mozart there. Beethoven.
Did you know Beethoven?
I was Beethoven.
You was Beethoven?
Yeah, I was Beethoven for a while. But when I grew these sideburns last year.
Yes.
And the sideburns had soaked up some sort of a power from another dimension.
Right.
And suddenly I found myself being Beethoven in Beethoven's time. It was like some sort of sideburn time travel, very unique.
Oh yeah, I have heard about that. I'm not going to lie.
And I was him for a while, pre-Deaf time.
Yes.
And
what was that? What was that like?
Well, they call it, looking back in the history books, his least creative period.
Yes.
And that was me.
You didn't play much.
That was me because
you couldn't play. You couldn't play.
I couldn't play.
No.
Couldn't play.
Did you attempt to play?
Everyone went, "What's up with Beethoven? He's jibber-jabberting."
Yeah.
And I was just walking around jibber-jabberting. What? You want me to watch?
Yes.
Because
what sort of excuses? What sort of excuses did you come up with to get out of the concerto?
I just said I was bored.
Yes. Well, you would be when you're on the 17th
symphony. Could you play me one of my last ones?
Yeah.
And then I listened to it.
Yes.
So was it good? I enjoyed being Beethoven, but I don't think Beethoven liked me being him.
No. And I was told actually by a source when I actually have met that you knew Bach from that era as well. From
Bach.
Yeah, no, yeah, but he's Bach. Is it Bach or Bach?
Bach.
It's Bach to Friends, isn't
Bach.
it? Yeah.
Batchy was his nickname.
Yeah. B Unit.
Yeah.
You just call him B Unit.
Yeah, the B-Bop.
B-Dog.
Yeah.
B-Dog.
Great, really good at badminton.
Yes.
I mean, weirdly good.
And that's never documented.
Hey,
either,
let's play a bit of Bach.
Yeah, okay.
Wonderful Bach, wonderful. And I just want to take the show to all of our imaginary listeners. I'd like to make it a little more serious now.
You're a very serious person.
I am. I'm a thinker. Yeah. I'm a thinker and a tinker and a dinker. And I'd like to talk about, little memories of our childhood.
Yes, good or bad.
People want to get to know us. And,
actually, don't write in if it's bad.
Now, because some of the people have asked questions. Blacky, how was your childhood?
Differing.
Differing?
Yes. I can remember I had a brother.
Oh, did you?
I still have one. I still have one. Oh, right. Had it for quite a while, and I was bottom of the pile quite a while. So
your family, you lived on a pile?
No. Still, there's a saying that we use.
Oh.
So there'd be the dog, then the chickens, and then me underneath them.
Oh.
And I was sometimes slept with the chickens.
So are you a pile or are you a person?
No, let me. Sorry, Tony. I'm getting confused. No. We lived in a house, but when I say bottom of a pile, there was people who were ahead of me in the pecking order for my mum and dad there. So there'd be mum, dad, brother, chickens, dog, furniture, and then there'd be me, underneath that. So I was very, and I think that's why I turned to booze.
Horse racing.
And horse racing, of course, yes.
Well, there they go. There's the eldest son. Eldest son out front, getting more attention from the father.
And
father sitting there drinking cans on the sofa. Right up behind him comes neglected son.
Neglected son, and then the mum's scarred on the inside there from the father punching son one.
Mother taking medication, prescription medication there to dull the pain. And mixing it with wine on the outside.
Son too there, coming down with a heavy addiction in later life, probably due to how he's been abused by father, just coming up on the inside.
Father, we don't want to touch on something that quite serious. So that's interesting, and it's been a wonderful way to put your child.
Yes, and if you
using the medium of.
Can I just say as well, if there's any listeners out there that are struggling with this, then turn it into a bloody horse race.
Lovely. And we're going to go to another song, and this one is called "Search Google Maps."
Yep.
By the Googles.
Did that just come to you?
Yeah, just
brilliant.
Popped in there.
Absolutely brilliant.
Welcome back. That was a lovely song, wasn't it? Who was that band again?
That was the Google Maps by Google Me from the Electronic Highway album.
Great stuff.
Fantastic.
Good stuff. I'm eating a cookie.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that.
That moves us on, interestingly, to cookies.
Oh, yeah. I like what you did there.
Now, what is the cookie to you?
Well, the cookie to me is a way of escapism.
Oh.
I kind of use it as a comfort.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Because I don't like people.
You do like people?
Yes, I kind of use...
I'm surprised you said that, 'cause I do love people.
No, I don't really like people, but I do like cookies.
Okay. So what about people who make cookies? You must like people.
I just pretend to like people that make cookies to get the cookies, and then I still don't like the people, yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
It's interesting. It's also very dark.
When, and I love the cookie.
Do you?
I do love the cookie.
What's your favourite cookie? If you have
chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip. Ah, yes, chocolate chip.
Yes.
I do love cookies.
Yes.
They're very chocolate is sweet.
Yes.
And
of course, very good for you, aren't they?
And you can hold them in your hand. They are very good for you.
Vitamin C.
Oh yeah, they're chock full of vitamin C, D, E.
Yeah. K.
A-E-I-O-U.
Yeah.
Interesting. A-E-I-O-U. In Venice, Vienna. That's the Austrian Empire. A-E-I-O-U stands for, and sometimes Y, stands for the always under the, I don't know, something.
So we're also informative on this show, aren't we?
Yeah, cookies. I love cookies.
Yes.
And I think it's one of the things that unites us all as,
Do you
as
have,
people. Do you know?
Yes,
do you know,
I do.
If there's a guy in Ecuador right now eating a cookie, and
Probably listening to the
I just
show.
eaten a cookie. We've both eaten cookies, haven't we? Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful?
That is unbelievable.
We both had cookies and we're full of love. I love you.
That is human life in its purest form, isn't it?
Wonderful.
This is
Always
what
Christmas when you eat cookies.
They say about the caveman diet.
Someone on the outside said, is it August? I said, what? They said, well, why are you wearing that Christmas hat?
He's got a weird accent, doesn't he, this guy?
Yes, I said, get out of where I am right now. Do you like it when I do the accent?
I do quite like it. I quite like to keep up.
Yeah, mate. Oh, I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, you are fantastic.
That was from Alabama.
Why don't you do an accent? I'll guess where it's from.
Okay, I'll do that. Great fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. And we're out.
We're just gonna stick another song on it, then I'll come back and we'll do some accents.
Okay. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for listening.
This
that
is
song goes out to.
you do the. What's the song?
Oh, the song. Do you want me to,
yes, please.
Anthony. This one's called Mauritania by the Pacific Ocean.
There's a bit of a theme here.
Yes.
Try and guess it.
I'm using the map for inspiration. All my favorite bands are on here. Mauritania, Pacific Ocean.
Somalia, obviously, with number 7
Hey, we've
in
spoken about the ocean. We need another thing. Let's
We
talk
need
about
a
the
break.
moon. Let's talk about the moon. Are we ready? And that was a great song by Mauritania. Really good stuff. Did you enjoy that?
I did enjoy that. Have you got anything to tell me about the moon?
Should we talk about the moon?
Yes.
Should we?
Yes.
Unless you want to talk about pens.
No, I think the moon would be a bit of an easier subject to talk about than pens.
The moon. Do you like it or do you not?
That's a very poignant question. Yes, I like.
Did you say that's a very porno question?
No, listen to me. Get your mind out of the gutter, Anthony. God's sake. Poignant question. Because I was actually born on the moon.
You were born on the moon?
Yes.
In the moon or on the moon?
On the moon, yes.
Oh, I knew that about you.
Yes.
I love the moon.
I know that's why you're bringing it up.
I love it a little more now.
Yes.
Oh, well done you.
That was,
do you float
there was no atmosphere, which is a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
So I had to relocate.
Were you a bit...
For a while, yes. And then these guys were mucking around, sticking flags all over my house, and I was going, what are you doing, Neil? What are you doing? And then, because I knew his name, because I was psychic.
Smart.
And then I borrowed his helmet for a
Smart
bit.
kid.
And that's how I come back with them. Come back with them.
Great, I love the moon.
That was the 60s.
I love the moon.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always there for a little while. I thought the moon was a bit of a stalker.
What, for you?
Well, when I come outside and there's a full moon, and so I think, well, bugger that. I didn't want to.
No.
And I go inside, go down the tube station, take the tube to the next stop, come back up, look up, it's like the moon again.
It's there again.
I'm like, why are you there?
Yes.
Why are you following me? Are you following?
If there's one thing about the moon, it's terrible for anxiety.
Oh, yeah, you don't want the moon. Yeah,
you don't want the moon.
But excellent if you live in the Middle Ages and you have the only light you have is natural.
Yeah.
That way in the evening you couldn't find your way around through the village and commit crimes.
Yes.
So that's what the moon was really good for.
Was the moon
in the pre-electricity?
Is that what
life.
the moon's main purpose? Do you
Was
feel?
to help baddies
robbers
at night.
Okay.
And armies.
If you have a
Alexander
different
the
answer,
Great famously, of course, attacked at night.
did he?
Somewhat.
Using the moon.
Dunno.
If you have a different answer of why the moon is there, could you please email the tree?
Email the tree. It's email the tree.
What's
time.
the email address for the tree?
The tree is think about the tree, love the tree, close your eyes and send it to the tree.
At underscore
tree.
send it now tree.
And boom, ting 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 ting.
Ah, look at that.
The tree's filling up with messages. Look at them all.
Can you read one for us, Anthony?
Sure, here it is. I'll let you have that.
Okay.
What's that one say? Who's that from?
Anthony, can you please stop bad-mouthing me? I never said anything bad or helped bad people, and that's from the moon.
Oh.
So we've made a bad friend here. It's up to you to turn that around.
Well, I would. It is. I love to say moon. I thought you were a stalker, and I realized that you're just the moon, and I'm sorry about that.
Thank you.
I love you, moon. I think you're great, and I love what you do with the seas. I really enjoy the tides, the ocean,
Very choppy.
because it really helps my Mammalian cycle.
Helps you meditate.
My mammalian cycle. Next song on.
Okay.
Got another song on there. We're gonna press it. This one's called "Taking Care of Business" by the Banjos. Again, Banjos.
You love they're a friend of yours. You love the Banjos.
And that was a wonderful song by whoever it was we said there. There's the my favorite part of the ancient world. But enough of that. Bit of that later.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's get serious.
Okay. In serious, in what way do you mean?
I would like to talk about the elf service.
Oh right.
Yeah.
What made you want?
Underfunded. The elf service.
Yes. We was promised a lot more money.
We were promised. I'm glad we're out of the EU because the EU is taking all of our elf budget.
Yes, well, of course, you used to perform operations when we was under budget, didn't you? I mean, how did you perform them under budget when you didn't have the
When
tools?
I was an elf,
yes,
my elf budget, well,
yeah.
elf minister.
Yes.
I was elf minister, and I was responsible for over 3 million golden shekels.
Yes, you were.
Of,
I remember that.
Of elf budget.
Yes.
My main thing was let's be nicer to elves.
Yes. Of course, you used to work for Santa for a while, didn't you? And then you got
Santa, of course.
He was moonlighting for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah,
I knew Santa Claus.
Oh, I
This
see.
is Santa Claus's voice.
Yes, because you used to mimic him to the other elves. You got caught by Santa doing that, didn't you? And you got the sack. Didn't you?
I remember we were all talking. We were all going, go on, do your Santa voice.
Yes.
And I said to them, okay. I go,
I am Santa Claus.
There it is again, yes,
Oh,
yes.
wasn't it funny?
Yes, that was good. Yeah.
That-
I found it extremely hilarious, but of course you got sacked.
I did.
And you
I got
left us
sacked.
and joined the elf service.
And not only did I get sacked, but I got put in his sack. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's stuff for our children listeners who obviously...
Nobody would have made that connection.
No, I wouldn't have either.
Hello, imaginary listeners. Oh, I love it.
Oh, we're down to 6 million.
We've got some imaginary listeners right now. I can hear them with their open hearts in Azerbaijan.
What are they saying? What are they
They're
saying?
saying, pronounce Azerbaijan. They're right here. Can you pronounce it? Azerbaijan. I've just done it.
Can you spell it for us?
Yes.
Go.
It's yeah, I can do it. It's A-Z...
Without looking at the map, I mean.
Then looking at the... Oh, yeah. A-Z-E-R-B...
Okay, we're going to go to a song now.
Yeah,
We'll be back in a minute.
Well, not quite, not
Okay.
quite. No, so we were talking about elves, and
Yes.
elves, good or bad? Do you like them?
Well, I am one, so of course,
sometimes
being
you are.
one, I'm going to
love-
say no because I know myself.
Oh,
Yes,
elves,
yes.
I love elves.
Yes, of course. I was the first person to practice elf harm.
Elf harm?
Yes, and I
Did
used
you?
to. Yes, I used to.
What
Used
did
to,
that entail?
That entailed I used to get myself right to the edge of the toy factory that I was
Yeah.
working on, and I would throw myself onto
Elf
the
harm.
deer, onto the
Oh,
reindeer.
dear, elf harm, yes.
Yes, onto the horns.
And I
that
used
was
to-
that was self
I
self
used to
harm.
kick the wall so badly that my
Yeah.
feet used to curl up at the end.
Oh yes, I remember you
When
doing
I
that.
did,
You had that
yeah.
ridiculous shorts on.
Yes, but I was the
Spotted.
place kicker for the Cleveland Browns in 1969.
Yes. Well, you was the first person to have the very, very long toe, which is why we had them shoes.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Most of us pre modern days
Yes.
ourselves had
So
very
that's
long feet. So
that's
that's gonna go to another song. That's
Victorian elves you're talking.
Victorian elves. Yes. Oh, more on that later. Okay.
Let's go to a song, Anthony.
We're going to song, and that's the song played, and we're gonna be okay. That was good.
That was good.
Really good stuff, guys.
Ready?
This,
You wanna start?
imaginary producer there. We got a message from him.
He's
He's just giving us a thumbs up.
no, Anthony, that's a thumbs down.
Oh,
What's that?
what?
Yes,
He wants. What does he want us
He's
to
running
talk
his
about?
hand across his neck.
Uh,
I don't know what that means. I think that means stay a bit longer.
pencils.
You okay? Are you okay, Gavin?
Gavin.
You okay?
Yeah.
Bit longer. Turn your thumb the other way. That's right. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do 2 more hours. And then...
Ah. So,
What do you want to talk about?
horse racing.
Okay.
Do you like it?
Yes, I told you I love it.
Oh no, we've still got the song. And 3, 2, 1, and the song's there it is. Well, we're back, imaginary friends, and we're still not tired of this accent.
No.
But I'm wondering if in weeks to come it will change.
I want to ask you a question,
You can ask.
Anthony. I want to ask you, out of how many of the stories that you were told as a kid is the one you remember the one you most believe in? Or you might have even been in it?
Ah,
Because you know where I'm going.
the of all the questions was I think the one that moved me the most the story of the tiny moose
Yes.
with lizard skin.
And this meant a lot to you, didn't it, as a
Yes,
kid?
no, it was the old story about the moose with the bright eye. He had a tiny eye made of star.
Yeah.
He could see right through you into the future and right through you back into the past. He knew all. He knew all the secrets of the universe.
Yeah.
He knew all the secrets. He knew everything.
Yes.
But only problem was he had a tiny vocabulary. Couldn't explain anything.
No, and also he had a French accent.
Yeah, couldn't explain anything. But a frustrated guy.
Yes.
But
you got on with him, didn't you?
Oh yeah, he used to catch him out and say, "What happened before the Big Bang?" And he'd go, "Well, hey, oh, you
Yes.
bugger."
Yes.
So
Okay.
really great stuff. Have you ever been a lawyer?
Yeah, I was not practicing, not supposed to be, but I was one actually. When I divorced my parents from from me. Actually, when I was a kid, yeah,
That seems to keep coming back.
Yes, I want it to as well, because when we say we don't have any listeners, my mum and dad are actually here waiting to pick me up because only 10 minutes to go. So I'm letting them know that I don't want to talk to them in the car on the way home.
It's terrifically sad.
It is sad.
Well,
Thanks for reaching out.
On the plus side, though,
Yes.
it is.
They're drinkers
it's
now.
bonfire night tomorrow.
Right. You're right.
So that could help you through it.
But we're not allowed to watch the fireworks.
I'm starting to fade a little bit.
Yes.
We've been here for 11 years, recording to
10
not recording.
10 and a half. Yes,
The
you're right.
radio
No, you're
to
right.
you,
Yeah. We
And,
should maybe take a break.
We should probably take a break. I know that you and I are booked in for a little time travel holiday.
The spa.
We're going back to ancient Greece.
I'll let everybody listeners know here. Tony's actually taking me away for a couple of months.
Taking him back to Greece. We're going to
Yes.
meet Aristotle.
Yes.
And
Who
he's
we went to Egyptian school with for a bit. I don't know why he took us there.
No. Well, so that was when you were King Tut.
Yes. That's right. That's
Lovely
right.
face mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I know. I've been told to just turn up at the machine and pack a passport.
Now,
And I-
interesting you mentioned before. Well, welcome back again from that last song. Oh, what's happened? Welcome back. Interesting, you were you were telling me about the time you stole a banjo off of a gibbon
Yeah.
who was playing a ukulele at the time. He had a banjo beside him. He was playing a ukulele and he had one of those hats with a propeller on the top.
That's right.
And he had been drinking. Is that right?
He had been-
Tell us what happened with that.
Well, he had been drinking. The reason that I didn't actually steal it was mine in the first place, and he'd borrowed it. And
The
were
gibbon borrowed your banjo.
Yeah, and I was in the band with the gibbon.
Oh, it was
And-
you and the gibbon in your band.
Yeah.
What was it?
The monkey gibbons.
The monkey- the monkey gibbons.
Monkey gibbon bands.
Monkey
yes.
gibbon
Yeah,
band.
and we was we was called the Missing Links.
Now, that's right. Now, how many albums? That was your fourth album.
It was the fourth album, but the reason, like I was saying to you, the reason he thought that I stole it off him is because
Yes.
he has an identical banjo which he'd made,
Oh,
and
of course that's right. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So I don't want
the.
the people to think I steal things.
No, but he had invented. He had made his own banjo.
Yeah.
Which looked like your banjo, and
Yes.
you took it from
Yeah,
him.
and ran.
But there was a bit of a fight. You seem to be jumping past that. There was a bit of a fight.
I'd rather not mention.
Several gibbons. It started a war, didn't it?
Yes, exactly what I'd rather not mention. Have you seen the film The Planet of the Apes?
Planet of the Apes.
It's
Yeah.
actually the documentary, The
Yes,
Planet
gibbons
of the
didn't
Apes.
feature in that much.
No, they didn't, but that's what ended up at the end from
Oh,
this
I see.
fight. This fight just gathered momentum,
Yeah.
and by the end, the monkeys got so cheesed off, they fought the humans for planet Earth.
Terrible time for
Terrible
you.
time.
Yeah, interesting though.
At least I admitted it.
Yeah, no, exactly. I
need
trained gibbons to play ice hockey one time.
Did you?
Yeah,
Of course, you had a gibbon, didn't you?
well, I had one gibbon. He's more of a buddy of mine actually. We were flatmates
Yes.
in Canada.
Yes.
And I said to him, "Do gibbons ever play ice hockey?" And he said, "Well, no, I'm the only one who can talk." At this point, he was
Yeah.
the first gibbon who couldn't talk.
Yeah.
And I said, "Okay, well, let's get English under our belts." And then after that, let's
actually-
play ice hockey. I taught them to skate. That took about 11 years.
Because you built a hut for them and you educated
I
them,
built
didn't
them a
you?
shed.
Yes. And
Massive shed.
you educated them for a while.
I educated them for a while. I brought teachers in, everything. Of course, I'm not going to talk about money.
I'm not going to ask you about money.
There was 150 gibbons lived under one roof,
Yeah.
and we trained. We learnt. Some of them learnt computers, started programming.
Can I ask you
Yeah,
a question?
sure, jump in.
Do you think looking back
Yeah.
that was a successful and right thing to do, or do you think
I don't think. I don't know if it was the right thing to do,
No.
but it was the right thing to do.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds like that.
Okay, so we're gonna go to another song, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking. It's Tony and Blacky are gonna be talking about different times we've trained animals to do